What is up, Batman fans? Welcome to episode 13 of Prepping for Batman Arkham Knight. And today we'll be talking about the Suicide Squad. And why? Because if you played Origins or you played Blackgate Origins, you know that each game has a after credits scene that relate to Suicide Squad. And exactly what happens is Amanda Waller comes up to Deathstroke and says, "Oh, sign this or, rot in hell." Basically, that's what she's saying, and I found that pretty damn awesome. Of course, I did topic videos on this before, but I never really related it to Arkham Knight since, the game's release date. And how exactly could they integrate the Suicide Squad into this game? Well, I don't know, but first I want to talk about the problem with this. So if you haven't really been watching the back scene videos on what the creators are saying, they pretty much say that Batman Arkham Origins didn't even happen. They are just oh, this is the third game in the trilogy. They kind of completely ignore the fact that Origins is a part of their storyline, and that's a problem. If they really do think that, then they're not going to add the Suicide Squad. They're not going to want to connect everything, I mean, of course they can still add Deathstroke in their own way and kind of not even mention what happened before, which, by the way, would be freaking awesome. But as of what I'm seeing right now, I think we're going to be getting a Suicide Squad spin-off game created by the developers of the Batman Arkham Origins game, not Rocksteady. I feel like we're gonna get Montreal will create the Suicide Squad game, and that's pretty cool and all, and I'll like to watch that game and play it, but will we be seeing the Suicide Squad in Batman Arkham Knight is the problem. And my thoughts are no, but if it is going to happen, I want to share my thoughts on how it could. So of course the Suicide Squad members mainly consist of such as Deathstroke, Harley Quinn, Bronze Tiger, all characters we sort of already seen, Deadshot, all those characters, and that's pretty awesome. And they could easily integrate that into the game by making the Suicide Squad working for such as Scarecrow, or maybe they'll lower the fact of the Suicide Squad, making them less important and just saying, okay, Suicide Squad, you sort of be in the game but sort of just be a side mission, and we're kind of just throw you in there for nothing. And if they're going to throw them in there, they better make it interesting. They better make it work very well. I really don't want them just to throw characters in there for no reason. As much as I want to see all these new characters in the game, they better integrate them in the best way possible, and that's what I hope they do with the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad usually is actually a good team. They usually are working with Amanda Waller, and they're usually working for Argus and everything. If you've seen Arrow, you kind of know what I'm talking about. The Suicide Squad isn't a bad team. Amanda Waller is not a villain. She's just using these villains for their own good. So technically, the Suicide Squad doesn't really connect with Arkham Knight because Harley Quinn just got her aka husband killed, or you know what I mean, by Batman. At least that's what I think she thinks. So obviously, why would she be working on the good side of the law? She's pissed off, and obviously you can tell that by the trailer. But maybe we're going to be seeing characters like Deathstroke, Deadshot, and Bronze Tiger, just a small team of the Suicide Squad, team up maybe with Batman, or they were paid a certain amount of money to actually take away Batman. Maybe Amanda Waller thinks Batman's not on the good side of the law, and there's many different ways they could integrate that. And either way, I really want to see Deathstroke return. I really don't care about Deadshot. I care about Deadshot returning, and I kind of care about Bronze Tiger, I guess, but really I don't care about the Suicide Squad as a team because I just don't see it working well with Batman Arkham Knight. That will be kind of an overflow. I'd rather see just the Batman villains teaming up, and then of course a second storyline with maybe the League of Assassins or something like the Court of Owls, or a second storyline. But my main gist is I don't want to see Suicide Squad. The point of this video is because the Suicide Squad is in this universe. It's pretty much confirmed. I would say I wouldn't just make a video talking about the Suicide Squad if it wasn't a very strong possibility, and it is. I mean, I don't know the chances of us getting a Suicide Squad spin-off game. I feel like we would have heard something by now, but we didn't. So maybe we will get one, or maybe we're going to see them in this game. Either way, I'd rather see these characters spread out. We're seeing Harley Quinn. That's one member. I'm probably going to see Deadshot. I mean, we got Deadshot in City. He was awesome. I really want to see Deadshot again. I really like that character. And I don't know the chance of us seeing Deathstroke just because I don't think it would fit well with the storyline. But if we got Deathstroke, that would be awesome because I really can't wait to hear, I want to see how Rocksteady would put Deathstroke in the game and had their thoughts on, maybe how he would look. Because he looked pretty old in City and, he looked pretty old in Origins and, frick, I mean, like, you remember how you saw the way Alfred Pennyworth looked? Like, I don't even know how old he looks in, like, City. Like, they just, Origins really messed up the whole storyline, to be honest. Like, there was a 5-year gap. They made it look like there was, like, a 15-year gap. Like, Batgirl from Origins, from Batgirl, like, or Oracle, to frickin' City, that makes no sense whatsoever. Frickin' Batgirl in Origins was, like, a child, and her in City she was, like, what, like, frickin' 28? Or, like, 24 years old? It just didn't make sense, and I'm pretty sure that's why the Rocksteady creators are like, wow, we shouldn't have done this. But it was a good game. I'm not going to take that away from it. And their Suicide Squad is still technically in the universe. That's why we could possibly see them in the game. But I want your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you want to see Suicide Squad in the game? If so, how? Thank you guys for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Or you're not gonna like what I do to you next.